Hey guys, welcome back. After seeing how well my last reaction video did to a death battle, I decided to do it do it again. And once again, my friend Viz is returning with me. Say something.
I didn't fuck up this time.
All right, but yeah, today we're going to be reacting to Among Us versus Fall Guys, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm like genuinely kind of like excited for this because like I've seen people that were like miffed on this matchup, but I'm like, you know what? You know what? This is funny. Let's see them. And after seeing Bowser versus Eggman, I'm sure they can think of something for this.
can't can't wait to watch the Fall Guy pick up the Among Us crewmate and rip him in half. I can't wait for that to happen.
Oh yeah, I already told them, but I saw the previews, and there was a specific thing in the Fall Guys preview teaser analysis that they mentioned that I was like, oh, that's funny. But I'm not gonna say what it is. But once it brought up, I'll mention it.
I haven't seen anything yet, so I'm incredibly excited and scared.
But yeah, as you can probably tell from the arts, I made us custom models for me and Viz for this video because we are on Team Fall Guys. If you're probably wondering why the hand for Viz is cut off, is because of how it's set up. They're using their profile picture, so they couldn't get the full art in.
Yeah.
But yeah, and unfortunately, I saw on Twitter that Moro isn't going to be doing any 2D animations for this death battle, but that's fine. But I did learn that Moro was asked to do another video. They gave him four options to choose from, and he said that the one he chose was characters he was familiar with. And I've seen some of their previous work, so I have my hunch about what that possible matchup would be. So we're getting another more fully animated death battle in the future soon.
Parentheses, it's gonna be Cuphead versus Bendy.
That or Hollow Knight versus Ori.
Oh Oh wait, no, you might be right about that one.
Yeah, that was the one I was thinking about because I have a hunch that as a thanks for the Kickstarter, they're going to be doing all the death battles they did in last year's voting pool for like the 2D and 3D death battle animated. Well, one of them I'm not so sure considering it's a Genshin Impact character when they already confirmed they're doing the Triware versus Aang, but that's my theory because so far a lot of the ones from last year's ballot are being done. So yeah,
I'm hoping to God that the next time is Captain America versus Kamen Rider Ichigo.
but anyway, I've stalled this intro long enough. Let's get right into Among Us versus Fall Guys. Are you ready, Viz?
Could not be more ready if I tried.
Alright. Clicking play in three, two, one.
This battle is sponsored by Marvel Snap.
Oh, what the?
The year was
That's what I was talking about
2020.
earlier.
The long wait as we all experienced the most viral sensation in recent years. It was Among Us. Nah, Fall Guys was the biggest news that year. He's Wiz, and I'm Boomstick.
Oh, the
And it's our
animation
job to
preview,
analyze their
dude.
weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
What the?
It's oh my god! It's gonna be taking place in both
In the lonely
Among Us
dark
and
of
the Fall Guys
space,
maps.
aboard a malfunctioning vessel, a
fuck is
peculiar crew of
happening?
bean-shaped
I'm already
astronauts
so
must work
fucking
together to
excited.
save their souls from a quiet
right.
demise.
Tons of stuff could go wrong at any moment, and it's up to these colorful clowns to fix it. Impressive, since their spacesuits don't seem to have any arms.
Oh, that's not actually a suit. That's just how they are.
Wait, what? Ew, why?
More on that later. The tasks they undertake to save their ship require varying degrees of difficulty and skill. It may not take much to reconnect some wires in the cafeteria, but it certainly does to clear asteroids when your ship is moving fast.
Yeah, there's just some things I want to point out. Yeah, height is canonically 3'6", and for some of you who don't know, but they mention this in the Fall Guys part. The Fall Guys are canonically 6 feet.
Yeah, no, they're like double the fucking size of the goddamn crewmates. It's gonna happen. It's gonna fucking happen. They're gonna win. I know my gut's gonna win.
Also, they come in 18 markable colors. They reproduce asexually.
They're like,
Likes
I like how they're like this.
yeah.
I like how they're like dislikes are the exact same.
reportedly good friends with Fall Guys. I mean, there are Among Us skins in Fall Guys.
I did not know that. I don't actually play. Like, I haven't played Fall Guys in years. I
But
just
yeah,
like.
not only are there not only are there Among Us skins in Fall Guys, but U2s are also making Fall Guys X Among Us plushies.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, alright, let's continue.
Reconnect some wires in the cafeteria, but it certainly does to clear asteroids when your ship is moving faster than light.
If that's not a suit, then why do they have a cafeteria when they don't have a mouth?
At any point, these creatures must draw from medical training, electrical skills, and mechanical know-how.
Okay, but it's total chaos, so teamwork is key. They gotta spread out and trust that while they're all swiping cards, they have each other's backs.
Oh, that
right?
core
Well,
swiping
success
minigame,
is
dude.
always uncertain, as though fate has placed some external force that stands between this species and their survival.
There's an imposter among them! I mean, among us! But not us, though, right, Wiz? Right?
For the
Oh,
ninth
that's
time,
cute.
I'm not an imposter.
The
I
little,
like that.
yeah, the little,
That's cute.
hold on. The little boomstick and Wiz as crewmates. Hold on, let me go back.
But not us!
Yeah, this.
I like that. That's cute. I hope the Fall Guys as well. That'd be
For the
funny.
ninth time, I'm not an imposter.
That's just what an imposter would say! They're shape-shifting aliens! They could be anyone! Or any mad scientist in a lab coat!
The imposter threatens the pack and pushes them towards extinction.
Yeah, but this is the part where the teaser analysis ended. So the rest of this, I have no clue what they're going to say,
Makes sense.
because the teaser analysis ended with a whole "who's the imposter" bit with everyone voting out Wiz.
I can't believe Wiz died. They
By
fucking
any
killed him.
means necessary. Anything from damaging lights
I don't know
to
if they're
wrecking
keeping
the
that
ships.
bit, but I'll show you that after, because I just find that bit too funny not to show.
They probably aren't gonna. I know they like kicked out the bit of Boomstick naming like every member of the Bowser army.
Yeah, like
And he went on, like, a
I know
massive rant.
the teaser analysis have ending bits that are not included in the original video. So like if that like kicking Wiz part is not in there, I'll show it to you because I just find it funny.
Got it.
All right.
Reactor.
Which can be tricky to fix in time. Even though imposters are naturally skilled at crawling through the vents, the crewmates need special engineer training to do the same, so not all of them can McLean it up.
All while the imposters conceal their motivations and infiltrate the herd. The others always know something isn't right.
Oh, that actually reminds me. Did you hear about the Among Us TV show?
No, I don't really care that much about it. I don't think.
But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. But yeah, for those who don't know, they're actually making an Among Us TV show. Not just like animated shorts, but like a full-on series. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up.
And the imposters use that paranoia to motivate their prey into ejecting each other into space. Just for being kinda sus.
That sucks.
Buffers
That
app, which runs quietly around as you play
It was
your
so
favorite game.
bad, and Ad had to cut in the
Sucks.
that
Is sucks so much. Please keep playing the ad so you can skip it. I'm fucking.
You played the
That
multiple
was
points
so
you can
bad.
earn. You can
Oh no, they're
Wiz
keeping
is
the bit in.
imposter.
He does seem to know an awful lot about these aliens. And just to put it out there, it isn't me.
That's a good point. Have you ever heard him say sus?
No, what do you mean? Knowing a lot is literally my
This
job.
is so.
Ear canals.
Ah, jeez, fix your mic, dummy.
I agree with the metal bowling ball.
Well, I knew the sussy baka from the start.
This
And again,
sucks
just to be
so
very
much.
clear,
This is
it
so
is-
This is the bit I was talking
Come
about.
on, anyone could be the imposter, Boomstick. It's
Oh
completely
my
random.
God.
Random starts with R and so does. Oh, I know who it is. It's always the red one.
Wait, what? But it isn't me.
Wait, they actually changed it. In the teaser analysis, they actually did vote out Wiz, but in this one they're voting out Ringmaster. That's different.
Oh god! Oh my god! I hate hearing them say the word sus. That is like that's aging me. I'm aging.
All right.
It isn't me.
Oh,
Called
right.
it.
There's usually 2 imposters.
Dear God.
The imposters aren't
Jocelyn.
just tricksters, they're also hunters, bloodhounds tracking and assassinating crewmates when they least expect it.
They'll snap their necks, stab them with a knife, shoot them with a Desert Eagle, or use their frickin' tongues to impale their faces. Oh, God! Right through the visor.
They may look like they're wearing spacesuits, but that's not a visor. That is their actual face. Examining their cross-section reveals their insides always match the color of their bodies, and that they are comprised of exactly one large bone, which must mean their ability to walk is entirely muscle-based.
When he said that, I really wanted to make a joke.
Ew.
Not gonna lie, I was half expecting you to make a joke about it.
Ew.
Don't judge me.
Ew. No, keep playing that. I have to. Come on. It was, like,
The
also
whole anatomy
gross.
is one unsolvable mystery.
Ew! They've got human toes,
Ew, what
with
the
arms for no reason, and can stretch like Mr. Fantastic? What are these freaky things?
No one knows. They don't even exist within the same realm of mortality as you or I. Even if one of them is killed or ejected into the lifeless void of space, they return as a ghost. Invisible, incorporeal, unable to communicate with the living, but nonetheless still among us.
Even beyond death, they can plot the demise of other crew.
Or become guardian angels for the living by literally shielding them.
That's gotta be one tough shield, cause remember that Desert Eagle
Oh,
they
they're talking about
holster?
new stuff they
Apparently,
added.
that thing also fires a laser that can rip apart whole planets. Good God!
That actually scene. I remember when the death battle first announced. I saw on Twitter that someone mentioned that scene, and someone was supposed to like stop the death battle. New information just came out, and but after seeing the Among Us now, it's like I don't think they fully comprehend how durable the Fall Guy characters are.
Fortnite. That's all I have to say. They're in Fortnite.
To split this planet apart like that would need over 10 non-million tons of TNT.
A number so incomprehensible you'd have to multiply 1 billion by 1 billion. Twice.
More than
31
enough to
zeros.
annihilate Earth over 160 million times, which seems like overkill for the space vampires they were fighting.
Right, the crew has crossed over with a variety of other universes. Fortnite, Vampire Survivors, Space Warlord,
Oh my
Organ
God.
Trading Simulator, the classics.
Including this Henry Stickmin guy. Apparently, he's a kleptomaniac with a surprisingly wide and wacky arsenal all the crew can have.
Desert Eagle.
Oh yeah, Henry Stickmin and Among Us were made by the same people.
I know.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of waiting to see if they eventually do Henry Stickmin on Death Battle at some point.
That'd be fun. I think Henry Stickmin versus any other Stickmin character from the internet would be good.
One premise I saw was a full-on like Stickmin character battle royale. Instead of 2 individual fighters, it's a full-on battle royale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Allied crewmates will find Henry's weapons throughout the ship, like a banana bomb, a teleporter, a ninja star, and a magic pencil that can bring drawings to life.
These creepy Teletubbies can sketch whatever they want into existence, and they're suddenly everywhere I look now. Where's these little trash can people are freaking me out?
In a strange way, all of this makes sense for this fascinating species. In the face of insurmountable odds, something inside tells them to band together no matter what, to use all the tools available and try to survive again and again. On a ship, on strange planets, anywhere they may be, in spite of anything that may be going on in the world. They either fix what's broken or face certain doom. But no matter what, they do it together.
Among us, together! Yeah! Woo!
Hey y'all, this is Chad. If you don't know, I voiced
Hi,
Boomstick
Chad.
here at 1 p.m. Central today. Sam and I are going to be playing some Fall Guys and maybe some Among Us
yeah, I
live
saw
here on
that.
the Death Battle
They're
channel
streaming
and
a
on
Fall
Twitch.
Guys game.
Hang out, have some fun.
I did
and
see
who
that.
knows,
That's
if you guys
fun.
enjoy it, maybe we'll do some more gameplay streams in the future. Hope to see you there. Thanks.
Love you, Chad. Bye, Chad.
Welcome
My
to
goat!
the great colorful
go.
world of the Blunder Dome! Natural habitat to these lovable little beings known as the Fall Guys! who race each other through fun playgrounds with nothing but clear skies above.
These lively obstacle courses showcase their inherent skills and abilities. As if drawn by natural instinct, they hurdle over barriers together and pass through various tests of strength, agility, and mental fortitude.
And it's pretty impressive considering how elaborate these bounce house courses get. How do these weebles wobble through it?
With a shocking level of innate parkour mastery that otherwise hasn't been seen since 2006. But honestly,
Pausing. Yeah, height 6 feet. That's crazy.
Wait, half of a Mike Wazowski. Okay.
What does that mean?
They weigh half of a Mike Wazowski.
That must be something the Fall Guys devs said on Twitter at some point.
Probably.
Potentially voice sent. I have no idea what that means. Stars in their own manga? Yeah, I saw that. Likes competition, costumes, the crown, dislikes, obstacles, pushing, losing. Reportedly good friends with Among Us.
not many of the beans make it, and only one can be crowned the winner before everything starts all over again.
Which makes for some very friendly competition, like survival of the fittest, but for a bunch of candy
I love
grimaces.
doing shit
They'll
like
grab,
that.
shove, and slam into each other to make it out on top, or even roll up into a ball and launch across the course. Self-preservation be damned.
And over time, the beans have evolved to higher levels of, let's call it imagination. The engineer, Digi, invented the creative device so the beans could start making and designing new obstacles and challenges for themselves, as well as additional tools like wrecking balls, wind-up boxes for punching foes, and even translators
characters?
that make their nonsensical language intelligible.
I didn't even realize that there's like actual like named Fall Guy characters. But yeah, they're about to mention something in a sec. It's not what I was talking about, but it's still something I want to bring up when they show it.
But even at their best, they're still just flinging themselves over these obstacles like a bunch of drunken lemmings.
This species seems to have a biological urge to navigate these courses for one singular purpose. Get that crown.
I mean, if I could be king for a day, I'd push you off a cliff right now.
Very funny. Get away from me.
Things in the Blunder Dome can get...
Wait, was that actually their skins in the game, or was just that some random clip they use?
I don't know. The thing is that I would check it. I'll check out the live stream later and see if that's the skin that fucking Chad used.
Yeah, I was looking at that, I was like, wait, yeah, is that actually them, or was that just for a clip that fit the bit?
Hey, I'd push you off a cliff right now.
Very funny. Get away from me.
Things in the Blunder Dome can get wild. We've seen these goobers get smacked by giant mallets and fall into actual hot lava, but they always pop back up at the qualification stage later, completely unharmed. Somehow.
These remarkable creatures have demonstrated some dumbfounding durability, such as getting struck by meteors. That's a hit anywhere from 18
the
tons
thing
of
I've been talking about is about to come up.
to 15
Oh, God.
kilotons, but they still get right back up to Rube Goldberg themselves straight through another obstacle course.
On top of that, they were hit with the Big Bang and came out the other side completely fine. Wait, what? Did I just say the Big Bang? Why do we even mention the meteor?
That's what I've been talking about this whole time when I was mentioning.
Just on how it's like, why even mention the meteor when they got hit by the Big Bang?
Yeah, that's what got me. I was like, what was the point of even mentioning the meteor? We're just gonna say
Because it's a fun thing to talk about. It's a fun thing to calculate. Just in general.
I love that bit. It was like, why even bring up the meteor in the first place?
Who cares? Their suits are basically indestructible.
Boomstick, I hate to tell you this.
No,
Those aren't really...
don't say it.
Those aren't actually suits. That's their skin.
Oh man, people were getting weird back in 2020. Didn't they have better things to do?
With only
The
arms,
Doom
legs,
Isabella
and-
thing.
Sucks.
I
God, I feel like this video is actively aging me.
I just love it when two media release on the same day but are complete opposite of each other. So far, that's only happened 2 times to a major degree, which was Doom Crossing and Barbieheimer.
Barbieheimer and then Kamen Rider 1, I think that's what it was called, also released on the same day.
But yeah,
Pikmin.
The eyes, there
Keep
must be
going, we
some
have, like, 10
genetic
minutes left, so I gotta see
mechanism
this.
inside the beans that causes them to be self-sustaining.
Oh, here's the other thing I was
After some
talking about.
dissection, it's unclear.
Oh,
This is an official
hell.
image.
yeah, that's canonically what their skeletons look like.
No, I remember. I don't like looking at it.
Why?
Please
Please
unpause. I hate looking at
Fill us
it.
in
It
with the
makes me
fact that
uncomfortable
these
looking
jelly
at it.
beans
Thank
are
you,
6
John.
friggin' feet
I mean,
tall.
look how big
Imagine
they are.
bumping into this thing in a dark alleyway.
cute.
No, thank you.
So, this means when you start the game, you're just flat out naked? Just swinging away, beans in the wind.
Strange such nakedness would be allowed, considering what's actually happening is the Fall Guys are contestants in a non-stop 24/7 game show, the Ultimate Knockout. Yeah, that's what's actually happening here. So what might be misconstrued as some sort of migration cycle is really a brutal, never-ending gauntlet that takes advantage of their tunnel vision.
So, it's like the Truman Show mixed with Wipeout and Naked and Afraid. What happened to them being just colorful cartoon beans?
And they survive to keep playing the game no matter what. The game makers have said that when the beans fall to their death, they
Wait,
feel
hold on.
a moment of
Did you see this one right here? Stretched beyond the observable universe.
I remember. See, no, I remember seeing that tweet. I actually remember seeing the tweet.
Ran through innumerable obstacles, lit up an entire constellation, survived the Big Bang, crossed over dozens of IPs, won 5 crowns in a row.
Trust us, it's harder than it seems.
But yeah, like, I don't even know how the crewmates among his characters win at this point.
We're gonna watch him get fucking crushed.
Well, anyway, let's continue.
displacement, serenity, zen-like detachment from all worldly and
Hold on, let me
physical
go back.
no matter what. The game makers have said that when the beans fall to their death, they feel a moment of displacement, serenity, zen-like detachment from all worldly and physical bonds. Then they pop back onto the podium to celebrate their achievements.
Well, that's some news to learn.
That's horrifying.
Bro, what were the Fall Guy devs on, dude, when they came up with this lore?
Unironically, more importantly, this means that the Fall Guys can't die.
Literally, when they're eliminated, it's the only form of peace and clarity they get right before they get back into the chaos.
They can't die.
Like, see, like,
Dude, it's over.
bro, Fall Guy devs, what were you on when you came up with this world building?
That's an official quote.
They've also said they're strong enough to rip someone in half and can stretch their bodies so far they pass beyond the observable universe.
Oh god, the Twitter feats.
Oh yeah! January 18th, 2022, 9:14 a.m. The
I-
Fall Guy stretched so far
That one.
he exited the universe.
I've never seen this, dude.
No, I said I distinctly remember seeing like all of these fucking tweets. They're great.
I love that most of the information they're getting from the Fall Guys are coming from random Twitter things the devs have said.
As we know it, and then he kept going.
Speaking of universes,
Do you think he
the
ever
Fall Guys
stopped?
have seen dozens of guest
No.
stars from other stories and have learned from their cultures, like flying around in the TARDIS of Doctor Who fame, wielding He-Man's power sword, launching Ryu's iconic Hadouken, or even just becoming Pac-Man. They just become Pac-Man. They're Pac-Man now.
Wiz, I know we've seen some crazy things on the show, but these 6 feet tall jelly bean monsters eat food through their feet. What are we about
What?
to rot upon the world? Is this cute
That
and
is the
colorful?
first I am hearing of this.
I hate. Oh my god. It's so much.
When he was mentioning when he said they eat through there, I thought it was gonna be something similar to the Waddle Dees, where they don't have a visible mouth, but food just passes through them and they chew anyways. I was not expecting him to say they eat through their feet.
Yummers.
Reality and endless void of darkness and jelly bean monsters eat food through their feet. What are we about to rot upon the world? Is this cute and colorful reality an endless void of darkness and despair? Revelations of disturbances too catastrophic for the human mind to process? A vicious cycle on this blue marble surrounded by mouthless, dead-eyed beans.
Pretty much.
Ah, cool, let's see him fight. Wiz, you gotta play that mobile game.
No,
Alright.
I do not.
I cannot possibly wait any goddamn longer.
All right.
I need to watch him I need to watch the Fall Men rip that crewmate in half.
Yeah, like the devs just cannot. That's just saying that the Fall Guys can canonically rip a person in half just casually. It's like, I'm sorry, what?
Where do you think you're going?
See again, the Fall Guy devs, what they were on something when they came up with these random facts. Hold on, there we go. Wait, I gotta make sure this is at the highest quality possible because I want to make sure I can appreciate this in all of its glory. But I don't want to go too high or my computer is gonna start shitting itself. But yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, you guys already know who we're voting for, so we don't even need to say. Which is
All right, the
Please
combatants
let
are
me
set.
be
Run
right.
the data through all possibilities.
You know how funny it would be if this is the first one I get right?
What do you mean?
So I've been betting. So for Bardock Omni-Man, I betted Bardock. On Joko Giorno, I betted Giorno. On Bowser Eggman, I betted Eggman. I've gotten every single episode wrong so far. Please let this one be the exception.
Also, I saw a clip on the Among Us side. It was a plague doctor Among Us doing the Gangnam Style plague dance video. Hold on. Yeah, look on the Among
All
Us
right,
side.
the combatants
Yeah,
are
there.
set. We've run the data through all
I
possibilities.
love that video,
It's
dude.
time for a death battle!
The fact that both Among Us and Fall Guys canonically had mangas is crazy. There are imposters among us. That's clever.
Oh, I saw yellow and blue hugging. That's cute. Oh, gore.
Everyone was ejected. Oh, Pixel the 2D. Nice.
What is happening? Oh my god! What the fuck?
I like how the Fall Guys are completely fine, but but Among Us characters are actually getting hurt.
Oh god.
Are you?
Oh my god!
Bro, the Among Us characters are getting effed over, dude. I like how the Fall Guy didn't even intentionally dodge. It was just by accident. It doesn't even do anything.
Oh my god, that's cute actually.
With his own hand to see the work. Hey, an actual fight. Let's go. That's from Henry. That was from Henry Stickmin. I love the inclusion of the Henry Stickmin items.
I'm losing my mind. What the hell is happening?
Doctor Who box. I like how the main focus is between the main pink guy and the main red guy. He weaves the fight to get the crown.
I'm losing my mind. What the fuck?
Oh, there's history. Oh, he is mad.
Tap
Are you kidding me, dude?
Honkai Star Rail.
Why there?
If you're seeing this video, that means
Oh.
it's not too.
Why an ad there, dude? Come on.
Oh my god!
Wait, is he? No.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
I can't. Pause it.
I'm speechless. I'm genuinely speechless. Also, oh my god, that's so cute and how the yellow Fall Guy and the blue crewmate are together because they were like together when before they. What the fuck happened?
There was so much going on.
Oh man, I thought this was gonna suck. That was awesome. Who knew those little fuckers could fight like that?
No,
Oh my fuck!
for not gonna lie, for a second after when he smashed him with the crown, when it was with his eyes for a second, I thought what was going to show is that earlier I said there was Among Us costumes in Fall Guys, so I thought it's gonna show him wearing his skin. That's where I thought that was going.
Christ, I'm genuinely speechless.
I knew I was hyped for this death battle for a reason, dude.
God, fucking damn.
Like, I also like how, like, there was actually, like, a history between the main pink guy and red imposter, that imposter kept constantly stealing the crown, so at that moment, he was just completely fed up. Like,
I said, I'm actually just speechless. I genuinely don't even know what to say.
I just like how, like, his complete, like, cheerful demeanor just completely disappeared at the end when he realized that he was about to miss out on another crown.
God, playing post-analysis, I need to hear the reasonings. Not that, like, I'm surprised, but, like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah. Anyway, let's continue.
The next episode. This is my new favorite show. KO! Oh, when's the next episode? This is my new favorite show. Move over, chimp crazy.
We broke this down into 3 categories: offense, defense, and the bizarre. Let's start
Yeah,
with
because you literally
I mean,
only need
the
those.
bogus Among Us could blow up planets, not to mention moving faster than light to hit all those planets in one shot. It's kinda out there, but no Fall Guy has ever done anything like that. The crewmates clearly get the edge in offense.
Though
Weirdly enough, the Among Us characters are unironically faster when you think about it, because despite having insane levels of durability, I don't think they've ever showed, like, forms of insane speed.
Yeah.
Fall Guy has ever done anything like that. The crewmates clearly get the edge in offense.
though that impressive power matters less when we look at defense.
It's crazy how much damage the Fall Guys can walk off. They survived anything their course threw at them, took hits from meteors, and most importantly, survived the Big Bang. You know, the explosion that blew the whole frickin' universe into existence? Easy edge for the bumbling beans.
We can even go a step further. Both of these creatures have demonstrated various forms of invulnerability and death negation, like how the Fall Guys could always pop back up for another round, or how the crewmates became ghosts when they die. However, only the Fall Guys had a viable counter. Only the Fall Guys could ensure that their foe stays dead.
Pac-Man, they can become Pac-Man, who, you know, eats ghosts.
That's an
Brilliant.
actual factor.
Which leads us to the truly bizarre stuff about both of these beanie freaks.
They could both stretch their bodies to absurd lengths, but only the Fall Guys stretch beyond the observable universe in a matter of minutes. In fact, if we take these posting times literally, that would mean the Fall Guys can stretch at speeds over a quadrillion times faster than light.
I don't know, Wiz. That feels like a bit of a stretch. Wink.
The crewmates
But hey, at least SpongeBob still has the winner for highest speed stat on the entire show.
Yeah.
did have plenty of answers
But at least when it
for
comes
Fall
to,
Guys'
like,
hijinks,
a
like
number
magic
itself.
pencil sword
Yeah.
to fight off He-Man's power sword, or how they could potentially hack Digi's creations.
But the overwhelming amount of stuff that the Fall Guys have access to just dwarfs the Among Us crew's arsenal. I mean, Hadoukens, TARDIS, just the tip of the iceberg. Yeah, the spaceship crew had a few deadlier weapons among them, but the Fallen Guys had too many options that could not be countered.
The crewmates may have been
Wait,
cunning
hold on.
and
Were
dangerous,
those
but
comments
the
from
one
the official Among Us devs? Among Us seems to agree with us. No, they're twice as big as crewmates, and also crewmates literally die for a living. And
Yeah, no. I remember seeing that tweet as well. That also part of me was also like, yeah, no, the Fall Guys are probably gonna win thanks to that tweet alone
Yeah.
of like the official Among Us account.
yeah, at the end of the day, the ones who we can always depend on to die are the crewmates. I mean, like even from the battle, you can see that, like, literally the only ones that were getting hurt were the crewmates, while the Fall Guys were completely fine. Like, even like the stuff like the mallets or hammers and all that, the crewmates were actively getting hurt, while the Fall Guys were just like, just a normal day.
God,
Options that could not be countered.
The crewmates may have been cunning and dangerous, but the one-track-minded
All
Fall
right, the
Guys
next
just
time,
wouldn't
what is it?
go down.
Making sure the losers of this fight were no longer among us.
Oh no, we never found the second imposter!
Ah, damn it, I knew that stupid robot was sus.
Called
So
it.
embarrassing.
The winner is the Fall Guys. And me.
Next time on Death
hey
Battle.
Jocelyn.
Yes.
Oh, he was right.
Let's go. About time.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
Hope you enjoyed the
Well,
episode.
it's not like I'm surprised, but also like fuck.
Jesus, dude, that was just as good as I was hoping it would be.
You know, that was funny.
I just love how like it completely ended with the Fall Guy doing the default dance.
I'm like, I need to like rewatch the episode before I can even give like a thought on it, dog. That's I just
Like, Bowser versus Eggman was definitely one of my most favorite fights, but this one definitely had the biggest reaction out of me just because of how much was going on.
so f***ing confused in what I just watched.
But yeah, so guys, that was Among Us versus Fall Guys. Of course, Team Fall Guys for the win. And the video's not quite over yet because there are some things I want to show you. Well, as you can probably see, while me and Viz are using Fall Guys avatars, I did make Among Us versions of us for like the video because that was for a earlier video. You guys probably saw them. It was in a cover from a Friday Night Funkin' song I did. I'm not gonna pull them up now. I'm just gonna put them on screen post editing. They're probably showing up right now. But yeah, and one last thing. This isn't related to this death battle specifically, but this is something that's been on my mind I wanted to say. It involves the Bowser versus Eggman death battle. And ever since, I've seen a lot of people like debate on like who should have actually won. And like, all I gotta say is, if you think Eggman should have won, that's completely fine. Like, I'm not doubting your reasoning. I'm just saying that I personally prefer Bowser winning simply as a narrative standpoint. Because while Eggman only has Sage, Bowser pretty much has everything to lose. Like, his entire army is essentially one giant family, where the only thing Eggman has to lose is just a bunch of robots.
He loses Sage. He loses like Metal Sonic. That's like that. Eggman loves Metal Sonic to death.
Right, it's just, yeah, like, I don't doubt that Eggman does care for Metal Sonic. It's just, most of the stuff, heart-to-heart moments Eggman has with Metal Sonic is done, like, in the comics, and I haven't seen those, so, like, whenever it comes to, like, characters Eggman actually have a somewhat attached to, I always forget about Metal, just because when it comes to the main games, he's just not there that much.
It does remind me. I have a comic I want to show you.
You can show me after recording, but yeah,
Yeah.
simply put it, like, whether you believe Eggman should have won or not, that's completely fine. I just prefer Bowser winning from a narrative standpoint, at least in my eyes. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. But yeah, I've been Slime Dragon. This has been my friend Viz for another Death Battle reaction. I'll try and get this one out a lot sooner because we're reacting to this the day it comes out. But yeah, hope you guys had fun and enjoy our frantic reactions throughout the entire Death Battle. So this video is already about 40 minutes. So I'm about to cut recording here. Viz, you want to say any last words? All right then. But yeah, once again, I've been Slime Dragon, and I'll see you guys next time.